Hello lovelies, and welcome to another Pick a Card reading. I'm Jess at Ethereal Essence Holistic Therapy, and today we're going to explore the question, what does your love interest or crush think about you? Now, just a disclaimer, sometimes the information given here is not necessarily what you want to hear, but I will try to deliver it as gently as possible. If this is your first time doing a Pick a Card reading, essentially what you do is you choose a deck intuitively. It can be anything that you're particularly drawn to. You can take a moment to meditate. And once you choose the deck, this is deck number 1, deck number 2, number 3, number 4. You can fast forward to the timestamp provided below in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with group number 1 here. Welcome, group number 1. So, what does your crush or love interest think about you? So we have the 7 of Wands, the Death card, Queen of Cups. Well, these are reversed here as well. Creation, passion, fill the well, and free yourself. So I'm feeling like you're going through a lot of transition right now. You're not really entirely sure what you're defending at the moment. I feel like your guard is down. You may be coming up from an emotional upheaval, and you're coming through this rebirth here. Now, death signifies the ending of a phase. Being upside down, I feel like you're coming through the end of this, and right now you're feeling a little bit uncertain, about what you need to stand up for in terms of your passions, in terms of what you believe in, and in a way, it's kind of making you feel a little bit emotionally unstable. It's making you feel a little ungrounded. Now, what I'm also receiving here is that you do have a lot of creativity, and then there's a lot of things manifesting right now in your life, and they do recognize that you do have this a lot of passion, but I feel like what they think, if there is any potential of relationship with you, you need to free yourself from whatever is going on here, whatever is restricting you, and essentially fill your well again. You need to learn to love yourself before you love another person, and I know that's absolutely frustrating, but I totally feel like this person kind of understands that you've just gone through a transition. They recognize that you do have that creative potential and that passion and all of that beautiful, wonderful stuff, but you have to get yourself together. You have to figure out who you are. You need to really be confident and grounded in that before you're able to pursue a relationship with this person. Because if you build this off of a foundation of uncertainty, a foundation of a lack of structure, it's kind of going to cause a lot of confusion and a lot of turmoil. So I feel like you need to take your life back. And that's not to say that you can't have a relationship or this person doesn't see you in a good light. It just means that you need to give yourself the space and the time to come through this big transition period. And I know it's easy to want to just jump into love and just kind of be enveloped by it, especially after this big phase of everything. You're kind of ready. You're like, I want to go ahead and I want to do this and I want to start this because you have this passion. You're like, yes, I want to move forward with this. But the thing with that is that it's just not going to go as well as it could unless you take the time to just allow yourself to rebuild. But this person again does see you in a very positive light, and as well to just kind of see yourself in a positive light and know that you have the capability and you have that the ability to be loved by another person as well. And coming through this transition, I'm feeling a lot of healing and a lot of really, really good things from this. So maybe not what you wanted to hear, but allow yourself that space, allow yourself that time, and I promise you it will pay off. And fill that well. And when you fill that well, when you finally get into the relationship that you want with this person, you're going to be able to love so abundantly and so freely, and everything's just going to flow so wonderfully for you. That's all I'm getting from this reading. Thank you, number ones. I hope that kind of helped you understand a few things. If you found it accurate, please leave a comment and like in the description. I would love to hear if it was accurate for you, or any feedback that you might have in that regard. Good luck. Okay. Moving on. Hi, group number 2. So we're going to be going through the question, what does your love interest or crush think of you? So let's go ahead and flip these cards and see what we get. The Empress, 10 of Cups, Judgment, Justice, Joy, Enlightenment, wow, Change the Scenery, and Wedding, wow, okay. Well, group number 2, I'm really seeing some good stuff here. First of all, they really see you as standing in your divine power. They see you as very strong, and 100% they can see a future with you. They can see this really amazing and fulfilling future with you. The 10 of Cups is so abundant and such a beautiful and loving card. And the Empress is such a strong and powerful card. And you've worked hard. You've worked really hard to get where you are, and you're reaping what you sow. It's you know, you worked hard, it's Judgment Day, and things are looking good for you. As well as there's like some potentially legal documents, maybe something a little bit to do with this, maybe. I'm seeing some legal matters being involved, so I'm definitely gauging some kind of marital agreement, or maybe you're gonna buy a house together. But I'm really seeing that they want to move forward with you, and they're just seeing this abundance of joy with you. Lots and lots of love coming from this. And enlightenment. So they're seeing, they're finding themselves with you and through you. So they see this relationship as just something that is so beautiful and so enlightening. And this Change of Scenery card actually makes me think that they are ready to move forward with you. They are ready to move into the next phase of life. Change of scenery. Maybe they want to move in with you. Maybe they want to take things to the next level with you. But I'm seeing a lot of really positive vibes in this, and I'm definitely seeing that what they're feeling about you is something that is beautiful and something that is amazing. A lot of really good, really happy energy here. So I'm saying this is like the perfect like romance spread right here. So number 2s, congratulations. If you're really head over heels with this person, they are ready to dive in with you. Just allow yourself to just feel the joy and the love, and just be open to it. And just kind of allow it to flow. Because as long as you continue to work on yourself and work on this relationship, you are really going to reap the benefits of it. And allowing yourself to be fair as well. So within this, just allowing the fairness, the fair give and take of this relationship and this love, I feel is the thing that's creating this lovely balance here. And I'm definitely seeing that they want to spend a long time with you. So yay, congratulations. That's all I'm really getting for this reading. But if you find that it resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, as well as give this video a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you like these types of videos, and I hope to see you next time, and good luck with all of this. That is so much fun. That is so fantastic. I am super happy for you. All right, we are moving on. Okay. Hello, group number 3, and welcome. Today we are exploring the question, what does your crush or love interest think of you? So let's go ahead and dive right into that and see what we get. 3 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Facade, Self-Worth, listen to the music, chemistry. All right. What we got here? So I'm feeling like this person really likes to have fun with you. That's what I'm kind of gauging. They like the idea of traveling with you. They like the idea of just kind of having fun, listening to music with you, maybe just have a little bit of a good time going out. And there definitely is some chemistry there, so they're recognizing that. The thing that's kind of thwarting them, though, is that they are a little bit unstable in some regards. So as much as they might like you and you might have that chemistry, they don't feel like they're at that point where they're ready for something that's really dedicated, something that's really long term. And it's not on your part. It's not necessarily on your part. I feel like this is very much kind of reflecting some of their state of mind. They are kind of just a little bit scattered. They're not really in control of their structure or their mind yet. They're not really able to provide yet, and they might be putting on a little bit of a facade. So they might be giving you like a little bit of a run around. They might be kind of being like, yeah, we can do all these things together, but they're not exactly sure if they're going to be able to fulfill all of these things because they're kind of on this big journey of life. And they might be like feeling a little bit put out. But what you have to offer is solstice. You kind of bring them in and you give them a sense of purpose and meaning. So I can definitely see this developing into something. There is this base chemistry for sure, but they need to kind of get through this facade, making sure that you're seeing this person as they are and not hiding behind a mask or anything like that is going to be something that's really important to decide whether or not you want to move forward. Because right now it's a really good it's you're having fun, and that's great, and that's all in fun and games. And if that's what you want to do, that's fantastic. That's what you can continue to do. But be aware that there are a few difficult pieces here, and if you're willing to work with that, they might eventually come around to the idea of something more long term. But there is no guarantee of that because they're on a journey. And I feel like you might be on a journey too, or just kind of exploring new ideas and just kind of finding out who you are. So amidst all of this, sometimes we think that we have found the right person, but it might not be the right time. But continue to have fun if that's what you want to do. But just make sure that you don't get hurt. See through the facade and making sure that you're not over-investing before you understand 100% what's going on, as well as knowing your own self-worth and what you're worthy of and what you're worth is really going to help you in this situation. But yeah, so that's all I'm getting for this reading. I hope that you found it somewhat accurate. I know it's a little bit frustrating to hear this news sometimes, but if you enjoyed this reading, please give the video a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear what your comments are about your reading in the description. And if you enjoy, please subscribe and join us next time on another reading. Hey there, group number 4. So we are going to be exploring what does your crush or love interest think of you. So let's get started here. 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Impasse, Gossip, Stick with it, and Release your ex. All right. Okay. So I'm feeling like they're saying that you've come through a lot of conflict, and you're moving forward through that. But I feel like you're really hung up. You may have just gone through a breakup, or you may have just ended a transition of a period where you're maybe single for a while, or a period where you were just kind of just going through a lot of struggle and you were just kind of done with all the fighting and done with all the conflict. But it's kind of made you a little bit bitter. And I feel like they can recognize that. You definitely are moving forward, but I'm feeling like there's still a little bit of conflict, a little bit of cattiness. You might be kind of going back into the old relationships that you had and kind of holding on to some of those past resentments and past baggage. And the person that you're interested in kind of recognizes that. And also recognizes that you're kind of ready to get out there and you're ready to do this again. But there is a little bit of concern. I don't know if it's because of your history, because of their history or something, but I feel like they're a little bit nervous to get into another relationship. Whether it's you or them, I'm not entirely sure which side it is, but I'm feeling like they are or you are or something is going on. Like they're having a tough time. I feel like though, if you're able to kind of work through this, whether it be alone or together, and you stick with this kind of healing and moving forward and letting go of things and emotions in your past that no longer serve you, I'm seeing that you will 100% be able to kind of move forward. But I feel like this is a lot about you or them just releasing this past baggage. And I feel like you really need to be able to get through that before you can have a relationship with them. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. Yeah, I feel like that's the majority of what I'm getting. But yeah, a little bit of frustration in that regard because, you're ready to kind of get up, you're ready to take action and things like that. But there is a lot of baggage that must be shed beforehand because it's kind of almost bleeding into the dynamic a little bit, whether it be on your half or their half. And it might be good to just kind of stick with like a friendship here for now, not to try to rush things while this healing is taking place, as much as you kind of just want to get up and you're like, yes, I'm ready, I want to do this, just allowing that time, because I do feel like there's this energy of something from the past that's just kind of restricting things, and it's kind of shrouding the relationship a little bit. You definitely want a fresh start when it comes to this. You don't want to be operating off of past baggage. Allowing that time to heal, very important. But yeah, that's all I'm getting for this deck. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that kind of gave you some of the answers that you were looking for. If you did like, please give the video a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. So thank you everybody who watched through this video. Much appreciated. Much love. I wish you all luck on your love interests and enjoy the rest of your day with whatever you're doing. All right, see you next time.